how is it going?
It's all going good.
It's going good.
I'm practicing that.
Okay, that's a practice because y'all
No,
look
it is a practice.
y'all
Ain't
look
no need to
fabulous
play.
because it has to be a practice, right? Don't you agree? It has to be a practice.
And I'm giving off high vibrations.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm trying. I'm trying because in the world we live in now, it's a lot of Debbie Downing moments. You see what I'm saying? It's a lot. So
It is.
I try to coach my own self to be in a better mood. Like y'all would not believe how many doctor's appointments I had this week. It was unbelievable.
Oh,
And I have to I have to like kind of will myself to be in a positive mood. You know what I mean? But that's just the course I have to go through. But you know, and then when I turn on the TV, I just can't take it. I have to turn to something.
you have to turn the TV
Yeah,
off.
I have to turn to something else because I'm so over it. You know what I mean? I'm so
Mhm.
over it. I'm so over seeing people being dragged. So over seeing people being beat in the street. I'm so over this like living in like a alternate universe. That's how I feel. So you ladies make me happy. I really y'all really do make me happy. But just some of the nonsense that's going on, you got to really kind of coach yourself to it. You know, when they talk about like depression and things like that, it's so real. It's so real. And it's so easy to fall into it. I'm going to say it for myself. It's so easy to fall into it. And I think I do a good job of making sure I don't get into the dark side and feeling like not my greatest. But I don't know. I just cut y'all off because I mean, somebody was saying something.
When kids,
Like
look,
I have a routine of just
no
listening
drama.
to music in the morning, getting dressed on the way to work. And
Yeah.
while I'm listening to music, I'm actually thinking about different processes, things I have to do. It just kind of stimulates my mind to the things that I need to accomplish in the day.
Yeah. Isn't it like a routine though, Keisha, that you have to do it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yes.
it's a
Yeah.
routine. You know what I mean? And I'm the first person that will tell anybody I really don't like to fall back on like the menopause feelings and things like that because that is a that is a syndrome. But it takes a lot of work to get yourself in these routines that make you feel joyous. You know what I mean? And I'm just saying joyous to the point where you can sustain. That's my feel to sustain. What about you, Celeste? Because we're gonna get
Right
topic.
now,
Sometimes I think we have to talk about real shit that be on us. You know what I
I'm
mean?
allowing my kids to give me drama.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I'm doing like the old people do, and they go, "I'ma pray for you."
Mhm.
Yeah, I think I'm at that point too. Both we all got all our kids are grown. I feel like that one day God will bless me with some grandkids. Happy birthday to your grandbaby,
Thank
Keisha.
you.
Um, I pray for that. I really do, but they need to be on stable on their own. I know that's like asking for a lot because life happens. You see what I'm saying? I do believe that life happens. I think that neither one of my kids was planned, and I'm thankful for them. But I just feel like it would be somewhere where it would take me back. You see what I'm saying? Where it would become more on me. I'm just keeping it real, be more on me, and I just
Or
want.
you can date somebody and have them help you.
Whew, shit, I got a
Who,
husband.
who pays for the babysitter?
Yeah, that's the topic tonight. And Celeste, I don't know. I think you put that in our chat.
Yeah, so right now, I hear all kinds of things about people who are dating. They're asking for, anywhere from send me 5 meals so I can take home to my kids, and who's paying for the babysitter, and yeah, like
So, so Celeste, give us the scenario of how you came up with this. What happened? What did you see?
so I saw where in the situation where the young lady was asking for the money up front for the babysitter.
Okay.
Not only get my outfit done, get me right for the date, but your responsibility is give me, I'm not I forgot how much she said for the
Like
babysitter.
$250.
Yeah, for the babysitter.
So the guy asked her out.
I think I'm frozen. All right.
That's dating you. I don't understand. Well,
No,
evidently
so
it's a
so it
thing.
didn't come to mind. You know
It
what?
must be.
I really don't have a babysitter today. I'm really glad that you asked me out. I would love to go out with you. Can we do it another time when I have a babysitter?
Babysitting
Think I
anytime.
was I think I was frozen and I don't know how I just jumped back in it, but I'm in it now.
What it is. It's not the babysitter being available. I got babysitter. I need.
Oh,
They
no.
they they have a babysitter, but they charging the date as a part of the date for the babysitter. Like, and the babysitter cost is $250. So I'm out of touch with this. I don't have no little people. Like, that's how much babysitting costs. That's how much that's going for.
Well, if you're paying for it, I'm going to the best of the best. Okay. So I'm going, and then I have to break her off and I'm break me off too.
Oh my God.
So this is our first date. We're not in a relationship. We're not, I mean, we don't know each other yet in this
No,
situation.
and
The
you
real
won't know each other with this going on.
because in a real relationship, if he's really feeling you like that, he's going to say,
He's probably going to offer.
we're going out tonight. I know you need a babysitter. Boom. Let me see, how much
Mhm.
pay for that. That's different.
But he gonna
Right.
offer $250.
He
But
might
it's
be
different if he decide, you know what, you need a babysitter. I got it, whatever the cost, because he
okay.
really wants to see. That's a different thing than saying, hey, well, you know what, you're gonna pay for my babysitter. No, ma'am. No,
Mm-hmm.
ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you don't need to be going out. I'm just saying. I'm just keeping it real. Maybe you need to stay home with the children. You know what I
There's,
mean?
there's somebody paying for it. Somebody's
Yeah.
doing the reason why she asked.
Maybe she just used to getting dates that do that because
Yeah.
I don't even know if I would come out my mouth and say that. Maybe because I just been a working person and when I was at the dating stage with my kids, I just made provisions for that. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
But I didn't have no provision at home for $250. I think I'm just stuck on the $250. How long are you out?
Oh,
I'm
that's
just saying,
maybe,
how long is the date?
maybe she wants to spend the night.
Let me get my phone. Let me tell y'all
Maybe
how
she
that
wants to
looks like.
spend
Let
See,
me
maybe they don't have a responsible teenager that's around. I mean, that's hard to
50
find now,
divided by
probably.
4.
Or
the night. Maybe she night with it.
somebody's old aunt or grandma or just the older neighbor who just like you and the kids anyway, and they would
Now
say, you know what, I'll keep him for the night so you all can go
he
out
gonna
and
break
everything.
him
I've
off.
had that in the past.
Like,
He,
she ain't coming back home tonight.
no, she's smashing.
She
Oh,
smashed it because that means that because I said that was $62.50 an hour.
oh, okay.
That's the going rate for babysitters. That's more than most people I know working on their real job. I mean, that's what, like, yo, we get in the wrong profession. Like,
Divided by 12.
okay, 12. Okay, but 12, like, I need to change that. Okay, 250 divided by 12, $20 and 80. Yeah, that's what's happening. 12 hours. She ain't
Yeah,
coming home tonight.
she going to smash.
She going to smash. She ain't come home tonight. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's what that is.
Well, I guess that is a fee, though. If you want overnight compensation, you gonna have to get the pay the baby.
That's what it is.
I'm just
But
being
it's a
honest.
range. That's just one thing. But there's a range of requests to go out. Like I'm that chick. You're gonna have to get my nails done, my hair done. You're gonna have to pay for the babysitter, and yeah, all of that.
Okay, okay. Wow. That's why people don't go on dates now. They just get on social
Yeah,
media, argue with each other.
that's the reason why.
Like, I think that it's a gentleman. If you knew I had children at home, that you would offer to get them something to eat. You know what I mean? It's not a prerequisite, it's not a requirement, but it's kind of, kind and shows chivalry. I just don't think I would put a man that is not my man in the position to say you need to pay for the child
Yeah.
care for because that's just my responsibility. That's off limits. You know what I mean? So like, what if he said I pay for it? I come on and lay up in your house. You see what I'm saying? Somebody else watching when I come. I mean, I think you open the door for a lot of crap to be, accepted. I'm being honest. Like, if I'm just first going out with you, I don't want you meeting my kids or even knowing about my kids, really. You see what I'm saying?
Hey, I'm the daddy. He gonna be the daddy.
She gonna say he the daddy, but guess what? She put herself in that position, and
Yeah.
you know the first thing he gonna think is like, "Yo, does she run this on? Like we just going out on date? I'm sure she goes out on date with other people too. Is she running this on them too? You see what I'm saying? It has
Mhm.
to cross his mind. That's why it's like a rental. Let's keep it real. It's like a rental. Hey, look, yo, I'm renting you for 12 hours. I gotta pay for the kids,
Yeah.
the Uber, the food, the snack, the Happy Meal, and everything else. You put it out there like that.
I
Yeah,
can
I don't think it, I don't think it sets itself up to be a relationship where you want to get to know the person. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that.
I totally agree.
I think it gives him a certain idea about you. I think you, yeah, you really don't want him. You just really want the money and to go out or whatever. It just sets it up for
Cause you
not
know you ain't
being
giving
a
nobody no
relationship.
$250. You know what I mean?
No,
You taking something off the top. That means I'm gonna go get me something, and you go ahead. Look, I got the oldest child watching the kids anyway, or somebody, the neighbor is watching the kids. Just like you said, somebody is watching the kids. You can set up a whole different scheme. You know what I mean? Just to get money, or you might be doing your checks and balances. I was thinking about this too. Yo, if he can't afford to pay for this babysitter, I ain't really trying to mess with him. You see what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah.
okay.
That
But
could
if
be
I was
right,
him,
Kim. That could be the thing that she's trying to set up her thing of
Yeah,
seeing
like,
you
Look,
what
what you say, Keisha, you gotta get your dollars. Look, you can't afford you can't afford this. We got another episode coming up about that too. I don't think we're gonna get to it. But that's what I thought about is it's not that she's some trifling mother. I think she doing like her checks. Like if you can't afford this, this is me. You see what I'm saying?
okay.
I'm not gonna mess with you. You see what
And
I'm
you
saying?
know what I would
We're not
say?
even going out to dinner, huh?
You know what I would say? I would say,
What?
take the job. I'll keep the damn kids. You go on and pay for some. Give me the 250. Shucks.
I actually saw one too. Y'all might have saw this one where the lady was actually mad because he took her to Cheesecake Factory on the first day. She was pissed off about
Um,
going to the Cheesecake Factory, and she was that's not her lifestyle and stuff. Now it looked like she was in her car, and it didn't look like she was in anything that was new or updated. So I was like, how are you requiring something like this? Am I just out of touch? Like,
Uh-oh.
what? How you require somebody? You may well require yourself to
and
try
you don't.
keep up high standards. How do you put that on
Mhm.
somebody else? You see what I'm saying? And she was so indignant about it. And that's what he took me over to. That cheesecake. I said, girl, he didn't take you to Burger King or McDonald's or Wendy's. Like, I mean, Cheesecake Factory, I like Cheesecake Factory. Am I off base, y'all?
No, not at all.
No, no, no.
I
Not
like
at all.
Cheesecake Factory. I would like if I went on like even first date, I would be like, oh, this is really nice. I think I'm just like must be slow. Cause like Cheesecake Factory is not, it's like the lower echelon there.
You know, if you are money hungry and you try to come up, maybe not. I don't
So
know.
maybe she wanted to go what the Ruth Chris.
I
Oh,
guess, and I don't even like Ruth Chris. Nothing against your Ruth Chris. That's not my thing. Pay for what you like. But I
I
do.
went on a date this weekend, and
Uh-huh. It was nice.
it was from the date from the minute we made plans to the end. And
Mm-hmm.
Oh, can you tell us a little bit about it?
he off well, I just met the guy. That was the first date. When I tell you he was on time, he first of all, before we agreed on the date, he gave me three options, three
Mm,
locations, three different dates and times.
all
Okay.
right, all right,
Organized,
all right.
okay? And I
Yeah,
Okay.
was like, uh-oh.
I
And
can
man,
do that. Yeah, that's good. That's really good.
he went
Mhm.
there. I got there half an hour early because for the record, I'm going to case out the joint, and I got my pistol with me, so I got, I had to get situated. He was there early. He brought flower. He brought roses.
Oh.
And yellow roses. He was, all of the things. The door, opened up the door, tipped well, mannerable, the whole thing, and then asked me to please make sure I select something so I could bring home for dinner for my mother. And I said no, and he said,
what I'm talking
about.
You
didn't say, well, my mom's home.
No.
So you gonna have
and I had to have somebody watch her.
But he knew that, and see how the thoughtfulness of that. Now, what were your expectations for him? Your expectations for a date other than the money part would be just like you said. He's on time. He's courteous. He's thoughtful. He as for what would you like to eat when we go there? There's 3 different places, and you might not could go on this time, but here are 3 other times. Is that, and then you all compromised, talked about it. To me, and come with something. That's people who want to get to know each other. That's the difference.
That's a mature adult.
Exactly. And then we sat there, and he paid for the food, and he said, I really would love for you to bring your mom some dessert. How about some dessert? So I finally said yes to that, and we sat there, and we must have talked about a half an hour after we paid the bill, and he opened up the bill fold, because he had already tipped, and put more cash in there. I said, you already tipped? He says, yes, but we're holding up this table, and I don't want her to lose out on her money. Girl, I was like this. Ooh.
Celeste, that's a keeper.
We had about 4 hours after that, because we went somewhere else. We had some espresso coffee, and we had a great date.
That's a keeper. That's a keeper.
I mentioned the 3 times during the date that he prayed. Like, he prayed before. He prayed before we bought it.
That's a keeper.
Yeah. So yeah, you don't have to ask somebody.
You want to keep getting to know.
Yeah.
And
that's a keeper. That's a keeper. And the thing that sounds so pleasant to the ear is that you didn't have to tell him to do anything.
Nothing.
Anything.
And the waitress said, I'm not gonna get all the detail. I'll tell y'all that off camera. But the waitress was like, girl, that's a keeper right there. That's everybody can see it inside the location. That's how obvious it was.
That's a keeper. That's what I'm saying. That's a keeper. So
walking around like this, because all he does is take my hand. I'm like, I'm getting out the car like, I'm like,
girl,
it's so bougie at this point.
That's a diamond in the rough right there. That's a diamond in the rough.
That's what I'm honest. And if somebody's interested in you, he's dating and I'm dating with intention. Right. For a booty call. So it might be his representative for all y'all who listening, but even if the representative go away, the core is there. So
the core is there because guess what? He can't make up too much stuff doing that. You see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
I'm just saying, and I think that the gist of this is to each his own. You know what I mean? If that's what you require, you require it. But if you're looking for something for the long term, you might want to come with some plans to be your authentic self, so someone else could be their authentic self.
I'm just. If dude is feeling you, he's going to say, "I really am you. I really you, and I know you got children. Can I help with some child care money?"
Right.
You know what I mean? You got to tell him that. If you do.
Right. Because if you think about it, like I said, somebody's standards, I mean, I have standards, you have standards, all of us have standards. But if you inserting the child care in there and you just meeting somebody, you might want to look at your standards. You know what I mean? Like from the jump. Because no one's obligated to do anything for someone else's child. You see what I'm saying? I'm just keeping it real. And you just dating. Isn't that just supposed to be fun? Why are we at this place where we are, putting dollars and cents behind, just going to have a good time? Are we just going to have a good time? So, like I said, that's a rental fee. 12 hours, 12 to 16 hours. That's a rental fee.
You done paid the $250 and now you stuck with a dud.
And you gonna say you want your money back? No. no, you ain't getting. I don't want no refund. I want mine 12. That's what I'm gonna tell you. So you be stuck with what you stuck with. You know what I mean? Don't be mad. Don't be mad. That's who you. That's you know what? Because sometimes you form people to be who they are. You see what I'm saying? If you say, hey, I need you to do pay this, and pay this, he's like, okay, I pay it. Okay. And then when you get tired of it, then you already stuck in it. You see what I'm saying? So
Right.
yeah. Good
Exactly.
episode. This is a good
Yeah.
episode.
Good
All right.
episode.
Okay. We'll see y'all next Wednesday when we drop a new episode. Have a wonderful week on purpose.